What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. This is the recap with Let Cash Accumulate over days. This is recap coverage from the stock and crypto market. These are live ideas of thought and studies. This is not financial advice on this stream or with this company. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's just go ahead and get right into what happened today. And what to expect tomorrow. We're back doing the recap. We're back in the mix here. LCAOD presenting free game, presenting the loophole here for you to be profitable and successful throughout the week. So tune in because you go back and date all these recaps. We're accurate. The numbers don't lie. Charts don't lie, and that's just what it's all about. So let's get right into it. And we're going to go over what's going on here. I know you see some things pulled up here. This is what's going on. This is what you need to know the rest of the week. This is what you need to know here. Looking at Thursday, going into Friday. Most of the data, half of the data is out. Not all of it, not the most important thing. But stocks finished lower. NASDAQ logs worst day since February. The NASDAQ Composite Index shed 2.17% to end at 13,973.45, while the S&P 500 pulled back 1.38% to close at 4,513.39. The Dow Jones Industrial Average tumbled 348.16 points, or about 0.98%, to finish at 35,282.52. So, whoa, right? Sounds like a lot of selling pressure, huh? Sounds like a sell-off. Sounds like a recession. It just sounds awful. It sounds down. It just sounds awfully bearish. And it is. But it's not a recession. And we're still, the numbers don't lie. We're still where we're at. It remains a bull market. Now, bears, you have the shot here. You do have your shot, though. You have momentum. Maybe the data will help you take it. Maybe the data won't. But that's what we're looking at the rest of the week. And here are my top 5 things to know. Jobs report. ISM PMI services tomorrow, you guys. That is coming out. No, that is coming out. That came out. ISM non-manufacturing PMI. That data is coming out tomorrow at 10 a.m. We got initial jobs claims at 8:30 a.m., you guys, and we got the S&P Global U.S. Services PMI at 9:45 a.m. So that's during the market opens right there. And all that data right there is going to be key for tomorrow, you guys. And we got big earnings. Earnings right now is going crazy. There's a lot of names here. Some companies have been providing here lately, and some looks like they're hurting and they're not, and they're going down. People taking profits, getting out of there. But all you're seeing is just a lot of volatility at the end of the day, a lot of speed, a lot of stuff can happen quickly with these names reporting here. And we got more names tomorrow, you guys. Tomorrow's the biggest day here with the earnings this week. Amazon, Apple, Coinbase, Square, Block, Airbnb, DraftKings, Cloudflare. So it's going to be big tomorrow. Then Friday, you got Fubo TV, Nikolai. We'll be looking at all that there. But in the morning, you got Moderna. So be on the lookout for Moderna in the morning. That's going to be big, looking at the health sector. Seriously. Wayfair is going to be a big one. Warner Brothers. A little blurry there on the screen, but that's what it is. And Expedient, that's going to be a big one in the morning. Hasbro is going to be another big one. So we're looking at all these earnings plays in the morning as well. But pretty much just checking out the results and seeing how they're going to end up being and what they're going to end up doing going further, because that's what it's all about. All the companies report their earnings every 3 months. Every company in the stock market has to report earnings every 3 months. So they're just giving you a report in the past 3 months, what they've been doing, and it can make or break the company during that period, during that time. So that's just what earnings season is about, and it's a lot of that going on. It's going to be more next week and the following week. And it'll start to slow down eventually, but it's a lot of companies, it's a new quarter, so you're getting uh, new earnings. But that's what's going on, man, and that's pretty much all you really need to know. Be looking out for that. Like I said, earnings is a 50-50 gamble if you're playing it before, but it could go your way, it couldn't. Either or right there. But afterwards, if you wait till afterwards, you definitely have maybe a 80% to 100% chance to really understand what that company is trying to do. So on direction, that is. So that's what most people do when it comes to playing earnings, you guys, and trading and investing. Three things to watch this week on Wall Street: Apple, Amazon, AMD earnings. AMD went up, you guys, and then you seen it came right back down to a center spot gravity where it has been. So there, people are looking kind of like sketched about that now. Maybe wanting to bring AMD below 105 now, possibly right to it. But who knows? It could bounce right where it's from because that's just been the spot has been brought up. So AMD is interesting right now, and you remember their AI. Anytime you say the word AI, it's just going crazy. So, yeah, man, Apple and Amazon tomorrow is going to be really big for the stock market, you guys. That's pretty much the whole stock market in just between those two companies alone. You know what I'm saying? On the half of it, you get what I'm saying? Like just between them two, Apple and Amazon. But there's a lot of money involved in this one, and just be careful if you're playing it beforehand. Know what you're doing. And be confident in what you're doing. Obviously, that's the key, and go from there, man. Feeling lucky, but yeah, Coinbase, all that gonna be big earnings tomorrow, man. Caterpillar, Pfizer, Uber results. Look, we've been seeing some of the results for most of them that's reported. Pfizer, Caterpillar and AMD, they all went already. So we've seen how those results have acted and looking pretty good for Caterpillar, man. It's really looking really good. But Pfizer is where everybody, it's interesting. Earnings is, but just kind of try to. I kind of pick one, and just go from there. Don't play the board. It's not worth it. Trust and believe. You're worth it. You're worth better off waiting than anything. But just try to get one. Try to get one and do your research, do your due diligence. Economic data this week. We're right here at Thursday. Jobless claim data, like I said, tomorrow morning is big. ISM services PMI, and Friday non-farm payrolls data. Unemployment rate, you guys. That's the key day, Friday. That's what Wall Street's waiting on. That's what everybody's waiting on. Mom and pop, regular retail investors, me and you, LCAOD, everybody was waiting on Friday. That's the key day. So hopefully you've waited, and hopefully you've been winning, and so you can still be having a chance to don't miss out on Friday. It's the big day there. That data is going to be very key. And let's go ahead and get into the charts and numbers. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. We're gonna look at the SPY, starting with the SPY. And I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on going into tomorrow. What to expect tomorrow. You already know how we do. We're gonna give you both directions here because it can go either way. That's the market. It's gonna go up or down each day. Sometimes it might consolidate and not really move as much. And then, just be expecting anything, but it always goes up and down. So at the end of the day, upside levels tomorrow. Looking out for on the SPY here. You guys, right here at perfect critical support here. Let me circle it right there, 450. This support is holding. This is like fantastic. I'm amazed. Because you've seen a lot of selling. Like that is a lot of selling that happened here in this short time period. But for it to just hold, this is holding, you guys. You gotta understand what's going on. This could be this situation here. Let me recircle it so you can see it clearly. It could be this situation here. I'm circling that we could have here in play right now. And it's going to shoot you right to that 460. Don't get trapped. That's a warning, fair warning here. Summer here is wrapping up, and the fall is around the corner. It's a lot more by a lot of things that's happening, and surrounding you, economic stuff, retail stuff, a lot of stuff. You feel me? Reality is that you got to be paying attention and understand what's going on right now, and you just want to really be, like I said, be cautious. Play it day by day, obviously. But if you're going long, you can. What I just drew out, just know that can happen on the spot right there. warning. That's just fair warning, fair game. Just an update. You've been watching the recaps. Hit the like and subscribe button. You already know this. But just here fresh. Haven't been doing recaps in a while. But we're back now, and we're doing the rest of the week. So we're good, and everything's good. And this is just know this right here. This is what the spot can do. Just keep this in mind. But obviously we are topped out. Let's circle that fact too as well. Could be at the top here, so could be wanting to fill this area, this whole area, meaning here. Boom. You get what I'm saying? So one of the two is coming for the bull or the bear here right now. You get it? It's happening. The move. What happened today? What happened last week? Those are baby moves. That's nothing yet. That's nothing. Trust and believe. That's nothing. The move that these are the long moves. These are the moves that they're waiting on. This is the move that everyone's waiting on. This is the move that's what's going to happen sooner or later. Tension is going to break. We're not going to just keep sitting here. So either way it goes, it looks like it's going to be very successful either direction if you're on the right side of the trade, obviously. And if you're not egotistic about the market and you just want profit. It can be good. It's going to look good. It's going to be healthy, obviously, because there's a lot of tension right now in the market about this area. So just know that right there. And let's go ahead and get into what can happen from the one-day perspective. I'm going to clear the charts here. I'm going to clear that. But, hit that like and subscribe button. Check out the recap, and you'll see what I just meant. Hit the, pause if you even need to and see what's going on and see what I said, rewind what I just said, and make sure that makes sense to you. Because that's what's coming. That's what's going to happen for sure. But going into tomorrow, you guys, the upside levels I'm looking out for on the SPY here. SPY just need to get really back to 451.70. The bearish momentum. I'm sorry, you guys, not an animal. I'm neutral. So LCAOD, we just know that bearish momentum is over with. If the SPY get back to 451.70, and if that holds here, the next level is about 453.30 here to the upside, and then the momentum is completely killed for the bears there, and then that'll be completely momentum for the bulls again. And we're still in the bull market. We are right now currently, so that could be coming in soon. So be on the lookout for that going further here. And it looks like with the jobs report data here, it's looking like by the end of the week, the spot could end up really right back at 455 to 456 here to the upside here, and that'll be another higher position here. I'm looking at from what my understanding here is what they're trying to pull off here is all they're doing right now is we're just making higher highs, meaning the first highs hasn't been caught up to yet, and it's just all trying. But if they can get back here, it'll look like they tried here again, not even really testing that unless we do push through with that data, because it's really good. And then 460 is the target here going long. So just know that to the upside levels here on the spot. Now to the downside here, 450, you guys. 450 got to hold. If 450 don't hold here, the next low level I'm looking out for is 448.69. If that don't hold here, now I know 447.50 is in play here to the downside. That don't hold here. Data's not looking good here. Jobs report data coming out on Friday. It's not looking good. Then more than likely, yeah, you're gonna see that below 446 to about 444.50. I think that'll be your bottom supportive step in here. We're trying to figure out what we're doing as an overall market. The bears will be very happy though. That'll be definitely more comfort zone for them than what it is now. So just looking out for it both ways. It can go either way on the spot, going up or down. Be on the lookout for either level here, and just know once you see those signals, that's more than likely what it'll be. So be on the lookout for that going either way tomorrow and the rest of the week. Next week, you know how it goes. Triple Qs, the triple Qs, y'all. The triple Qs, y'all, right here at 374.60 to the upside tomorrow. I'm just looking out for the triple Qs to break back above here, 377. You get there, bearish momentum is killed. You get there to about 379, 380, bearish momentum is wiped. So we're still in the bull market, but the bulls can remain back bullish and have their momentum here right there at 380. You get me? So that be on the lookout for that coming soon here. The target is to hold 386 for a period of time. By the end of the summer, going into the fall. And, it did tag it. It did already tag it, though. So You know, it doesn't have to really, but it's trying to get there and consolidate. It's not trying to get there and keep going away from it. That's what's happened the past 2 times it did touch it. So just looking out for it, you know, going along and be on the lookout. Triple Qs, they definitely can get to 386 still here and hold though, and that'll be the target if the jobs report data is looking good and everything else going further is looking good too as well. That's the upside levels. Now to the downside. 370, 458 don't hold, you guys. The next low level I'm looking at is 372. That don't hold, you guys. The next low level is 370. Then expect the data to come out right, and then you'll start to see if that data isn't good, a flush below 370 to about 366 here. And I think support will step in. That'll be your near-term bottom. The Bears will be having a victory lap. Finally, they can say, we got 3 in a row. We struck them down 3 times, you know, 4 times, and you know it's starting to come down a little bit, and they'll be happy basically. But you know that'll be the bottom. Like I said, I think it'll be support to step in, and you know it'll try to bounce from there possibly. But if not, the next going long, obviously for the Bears, it's 360 here to the bottom. But you know they'll be happy with 366. That could happen within the next 2 days, the next week, the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout for that. Going either way here, once you start to see the data come out and the levels. 353 on the DIA. Upside level I'm looking out for tomorrow, 355. You can get to 355 tomorrow. That kills that momentum there for the Bears. They don't have it anymore, and then you know they can break above and get to 356 and fill that gap. That wipes the Bears. So the Bulls have complete momentum again, and the Bulls it's a bull market. Obviously, still the numbers are high, so we're still in the bull market. You know, that'll be the recovery right there, a little quick recovery fast. So be on the lookout for that coming soon here. Now going long now on the DIA, you guys. We gotta really look year to date. Going long here. We gotta really look 5 years out. Going long here. The DIA is really pressing at that 359 area, and that's just where the target is at. So going long here to the upside, expect that to come soon. 359. That's where the DIA target is. You know, if the jobs report data is good, you know everything's looking good. Yeah, the DIA is going to hit 359. That's going to trigger a lot of buying at this point. You know, really the DIA is expected to go higher than that, but once it hits that, it's going to really break, you guys. So be on the lookout for that going further and going long. Obviously, once you see it break above these first levels. Now to the downside here. 353 could be your top here, so I'm looking for 351.80. If that don't hold, the next low level is 350. I know that'll be your near-term bottom. From that point, then you'll definitely see the DIA. If the jobs report data isn't good, you'll definitely see the DIA flush below to about 347.20 here to the downside. I think that'll be your near-term bottom. Then you know we'll figure it out as an overall market as a whole, as a country, and what we're going to do going further here, because you know it'd be a lot of selling right there. So at this point, you know that's just what it is. That's the up and downside level. Be expecting either one to come here by the end of the week, going into next week. IWM 195, 195, you guys. They were right here. The IWM has completely caught up with the market trend bullish. So, you know, it looks like they tagged that 200 level recently. Yes, got short there, so didn't hit it. Almost. So 200 is still the target now. Going long, obviously, on IWM. But going into tomorrow, man, IWM is looking good, man, for real, for real. So to the upside levels tomorrow, just looking for the 196.20 here on IWM. If you can get back up there, the next high level is 197 there. That'll fill that gap right there, and that'll be really momentum white for the Bears, and it'll be back bullish like nothing happened. And it really, like I said, it's a bull market, so just expect that long target here. Like I said, 200 still for the IWM going long. Now to the downside here, you guys, 195.39, right? Correct. So this could be your top here. So I'm looking for a flush to 194. That doesn't hold. 192.80 here is to the downside. And then I think the market will try to pause and see what the data is going to say. Data's not good. 190.40 here on the IWM to the downside. So be looking at that to go either way here. Going further here. VIX, volatility, everything. My favorite, the speed of the market, the direction of the market. You know, huge green candle today. The VIX, the volatility, the speed of the market, it controls the market, you guys. It tells you the direction of the market. If the volatility is up, the market is down, as you saw today. If the volatility is down, the market is up, as you've been seeing the past 12 months. So volatility has been down, so people are just getting rich at this point. And you know, it is what it is. But volatility did spike today. Now that was a big spike. You know, it can go either way now, and that's what that spike is signaling. You know, it can come back down if it wants to, or it can keep pushing back here higher and really push the market down lower. So, you know, the VIX is gonna signal that out, and it lets you know that, and it's gonna happen, you guys. So just be on the lookout for it to happen, and when it happens, and why it's about to happen. And so, and that's really your key things to know. But going into tomorrow, you guys, to the upside level on the VIX. Remember what I just said. Now, if the VIX is up, right? The VIX is up, then the market is what? Down. So if the VIX push up tomorrow here to about $18, right? It's, 18 to $20. Then I know the market is really coming down here, and that's your next. Those are your next targets on the VIX, because the VIX can really do that. And 20 is a scary number for the VIX, so that can really start to like signal a sell-off in the overall market with the stocks and everything. If you see the VIX start to push up here another $2 to $4, so be on the lookout for that, you guys. That's your upside levels though, but expect the market to be down if that does happen. Now, the VIX is right here. You obviously see a huge gap, so they got a gap up. The VIX can, if the VIX is down, it can obviously go back down and fill that gap, right? So the low level I'm looking out for on the VIX tomorrow is 1520 to about 1460 here, and that'll get in that gap. It won't fill it completely. 1432 will fill the gap, but it'll at least get in it. That's a tremendous gap up. So if the VIX is down like this tomorrow, and I'm saying that, just expect the market really to pick up from where it's at, and that's going to be your buy the dip crowd. That's going to be your discount. You're going to want to wish you should have brought the dip too as well, and you know, so be on the lookout for that going either way tomorrow. Going further, definitely with the jobs report data. NVDA. These are the free plays this week with LCAOD, and this is what we're looking at, and you know, we're looking at NVIDIA, Netflix, Tesla, and Roku, but these are free plays right here. NVIDIA puts are very profitable. We had clients that had 455 puts, 460, 470s, 480 puts. NVIDIA is down $22. You do the math. So a lot of selling right here at NVIDIA today. I think that was due to AMD earnings as well. You got to be looking at that and all the AI stuff, and we're in a new month, so they're pulling back here. You know, I think now if they go down another $20, then maybe something is up. But this could be your new bottom for NVIDIA. You know, seeing that towards the end of the day, LCOD, we were very profitable all across the board, everywhere around puts. But, you know, towards the end of the day, you know, it just felt like it was done with. You know, we shorted it one last time about 10 minutes, and good thing we got out of it, because it did shoot right back up here from 440 to 444. So NVIDIA, it looks like the bottom was in right there at 433 this morning. And I don't think you'll probably be seeing that no time soon, unless the data is bad. You know what I'm saying? And then you could possibly retest that. But the jobs report data. But it looks like NVIDIA, you guys, that was your bottom. That was a lot of bread this morning, you guys. Didn't expect that much. I mean, clients made over 7 to 10 grand plus this morning. It was crazy. So it was a wild day on these NVIDIA puts. I think you would possibly want to buy back, but you might want to just wait for now. But you know what I'm saying? I just think, you know, calls is the best way to go, because if the market goes green, NVIDIA is going to pick back up. That's more money on the other side. Obviously, that's what the company's doing. Then go with what the company's doing. But going further though, you know, to each his own. NVIDIA, you know, to the upside levels tomorrow, you guys. I'm just looking for a pushback to 446 here. If they get to 446, the next level I'm looking out for is 450 here on NVIDIA. If they get back to 450, bears momentum is completely white. Because think about it, it'll be a move from 433 to 450. So that momentum will be completely wiped. That'll be what the Bulls are now trying to accomplish, and I think they can do it. They've been doing that for a long time. and it looked like it's time to break out and get higher than that 480 that they recently touched here about a month ago now. So, at the end of the day, like I said, that's the upside level we're looking at here on the video here. Now, if they break above 450, you guys, this thing is going to rally here at about 454. So be on the lookout for that coming soon. Like I said, I think the next breakout level with NVIDIA is really 480. It's coming soon. They have a lot of money, man, for real. This is giving it off each direction. So, they're going to have to, like, really make it clear of what they're trying to do. And I think 480 breakout could be possibly soon going long. So be on the lookout for that going long with NVIDIA, man. For real. But to the downside, this could be the top. The selling is already definitely in here. Like I said, $10 away from a recent bottom ain't far at all. You got to get that understood now. Now, this could sell off here quickly. So if 440 don't hold tomorrow, the next level I'm looking out for is 437. Back test here, and if that doesn't hold here, 433 is the new target again. It'll probably be a double bottom here you're going to possibly see. Could go either way still, looking at that jobs report data. And, if that ain't good, it'll really flush through to about 430 to 427 here. And I think that'll be your bottom on the video until the overall market figure out, all right, hold up, what are we doing? NVIDIA got earnings coming up soon. We just became a 1.09 market trillion capitalization. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? August 23rd, we got earnings. So they'll figure it out. That'll be the bottom. But either way, it can go either way for sure, you guys. And, that's just what you need to be looking out for going into tomorrow on the video and going further Friday, too, as well, next week. Netflix. We're about done here. Netflix, though, tremendously bullish right now. It's amazing how, like I said, how fast bullish they got. Like I said, we're looking at Monday here. This is Monday. 2 days, they went here, boom, and then boom. So they literally went from 426 to 445 back to 429 in a 3-day span, you guys. This is bullish. If you're not seeing this volatility and these numbers move this fast, this is bullish, you guys. Whether or not you like it. Netflix, they already had earnings. The next earnings is October 17th. They got a lot of time to get their mess together. Going long for them, the target all along has been 450. Maybe they were there a little too early and they realized it. That's why they did pull back. But you see now, they almost went through it in 3 days. They almost went through it in a 2-day span, though. Went back to 450. So I think that is the target going long on Netflix. But from the 1-day perspective here, I really think, going into tomorrow, the upside levels, Netflix just got to get back to about 430. They break above 430, the next high level, is 434, and then 435 here. If Netflix can get by 435 and sit, that'll kill the momentum for the Bears. The next level will be 437. That'll really wipe the momentum for the Bears, and that's what Netflix want to do. They'll chill at 437. The jobs report data is good. Expect that push to 450 going long. So that's what you need to understand here going further here with Netflix to the upside. Now to the downside now, top could be in. It done had earnings and everything now. Zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. Look 3 months out here. They could really be topped in. So to the downside here, 429 don't hold tomorrow. The next low level is 427.20. If that doesn't hold, you guys, the next low level after that is 420, 410. And I think that'll be a new bottom there for until the jobs report data come out. And then that come out not good. Ooh, 420 it is. It'll magnet right there. And that'll be your jobs report data not being good. That'll be the bottom support step in. And we're overall market, we'll figure out what we're doing, what we're going further here. And that's the levels I'm looking out for to the downside on Netflix. Going into tomorrow, going further here. And the upside levels as well. Be on the lookout for one. It's coming. Tesla. 255.25, right? 255.25. Upside levels I'm looking out for tomorrow on Tesla. Upside levels I'm looking out for tomorrow on Tesla 255.20. So the upside level I'm looking out for tomorrow is 257 break here. If Tesla breaks above 257, Bears better watch out quickly because Elon don't really play with the shorts too much. So if that level breaks through there, the momentum will shift higher to about 259 to about 260, and then that's the target right there. The Bears will be wiped of momentum, and we're in a bull market anyway, but that'll be back bullish momentum as well, and that's what Tesla's going to really accomplish here if you pay attention to what's going to happen and the jobs report data and all that stuff coming out. So be on the lookout for that going further here, going in tomorrow. Basically, the upside levels, that's what's going to happen. Going long 270, though. Tesla's trying to remain back at 270 going long. So be on the lookout for that going into the end of the summer, going into the fall as well. So that's really the goal going long. The jobs report data is stating they could do that. So that's what we're looking at. Now to the downside here, this could be your top. And if it is 254, don't hold. The next low level is 250, 250. If that don't hold, about 250 here could be your bottom, you guys. And then if the jobs report data isn't good, 250 might flush on Tesla. And then Tesla, you might see Tesla at about 248 to 246.50 here to the downside if the jobs report data isn't good here. So Tesla can go either way, you guys, going into the end of the week, going further next week. So it's looking like ROKU. Last but not least, ROKU. ROKU. Levels for ROKU going into tomorrow, going further here. Upside levels, $93.50. ROKU get back there. They're bullish again. If they can break above 95, bullish momentum, bears momentum white. The goal is to get back to, the target is 100 right now at ROKU. That's the goal, to get back to 100, get back towards that way. That's what ROKU's trying to accomplish here. It looks like people are getting back into that streaming stuff, and they're seeing that ROKU is way oversold, and they're starting to realize that ROKU, is really big on TVs and a lot of other stuff. They're kind of really like a small Netflix, but maybe like brother and sister nature to Netflix. So it could be a lot of catching up due here with ROKU if you're going long. But the new target right now is 100 for sure. And, like I said, that's what you need to be looking out for the upside going into tomorrow, going further, going into the next week. The jobs report data is good. To the downside, though, the jobs report data ain't good. Everything not looking good here. I'm looking for 90. If that don't hold, the next level is 88 here to the downside. If that don't hold here, like I said, jobs report data ain't good. I'm looking at about 85 here on ROKU. The jobs report data ain't good. So these are the new levels. These are the levels for the companies that we're looking at right here, LCAOD, and that's the levels for the overall market on the SPY, QQQs, DI, IWM, and VIX. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to expect going into tomorrow, going further here. It is going to happen here. I'm just giving you a free game before it does. So be on the lookout for it, you guys. And that's pretty much it, man. We're going to wrap it up here. But the market did close overall bearish. Bears reloaded. Indices closed bearish. NASDAQ closed down 310 points. Ouch. The Dow Jones closed down 348 points. Ouch. It sounds bad. It looks bad. Bears reloaded. They did. But the Bears reloaded could mean they really got out and they just flipped sides and everything about it. All right, they about to get some more, man. They ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Just be on the lookout for things flipping, or are they reloading for something really that can really just tank the market for real. So we're looking out for that, and we're looking at that closely to see if it could happen. So indices close bearish. We're going to see what happens tomorrow, you guys. Right now, indices still red right here, right now. That's just what it is, man. Stock futures are a little changed Wednesday. Actually, they're green now. Ooh, update. Stock futures are a little changed Wednesday night after U.S. downgrade spurs a sell-off. But we're green now, so looks like, a lot of stuff has changed already due to those earnings. Qualcomm look like they dropped a lot. Let's check out these earnings before we wrap it up. Who we just going to look at? Qualcomm, PayPal, and Shopify real quick, and Etsy. So Qualcomm did drop $9. PayPal did drop $5. Shopify didn't really move. Etsy did drop $6. So that's what happened with those companies. Not really nothing that, is shaking the market up. Obviously, you see everything's back green, so that doesn't even make sense unless those companies are going to shoot up green tomorrow. So just never know. Hopefully those puts can hold if you did buy them for those companies. Who knows? We'll see though going into tomorrow. But you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see y'all tomorrow with another recap. This was the recap with LCAOD. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.